When I was growing up, you could buy an album like every 3 weeks. The average kid in his iTunes library has got thousands of tracks. It's a completely different world, which the old media companies cannot get their heads around.
Teenagers don't own radios. They still listen to a lot of music.
I think that conventional radio for music is fading. I think it will fade. I think that the model that they have with lots of commercials and a very limited type playlist, I don't think will survive.
We believe that over time that we can effectively eliminate music from terrestrial radio.
The future is not in beaming things from satellite. It's from people downloading the media that they want, controlling it on their own portable players.
The owners of the media don't really want that. They'd much rather to be able to hold you down, charge you whatever they want, and basically run a toll booth rather than an entertainment business.
If I created a technology today that reached 95% of the population, was free, was portable, and was ubiquitous, what would you say about that? It's like, well, it was created. It's radio. All right, uploads, downloads, ripping, burning. So many new ways to listen to music, and none of them coming from the good old-fashioned radio. So, is it the end? Well, obviously conventional radio is still around, but nipping at its heels is podcasting, satellite radio, digital radio, or high def as it's called, and where we start things in San Francisco, the hotbed of internet radio.
My show's called The Rock and Roll Geek Show.
Here's your host, Michael Butler.
I had been doing a blog for my band American Heartbreak for a couple of years before I started podcasting, and I ran across something called audio blog. That's what it was called before podcasting. It was called an audio blog. Check 1, 2, hey. And I said, oh, this might be a cool idea. So I just started doing that as a way for our fans that are like in Europe and Japan to keep up with us. And it kind of evolved into its own thing. Put my songs in a playlist.
San Francisco, California.
And then I put my little intro, and then all the songs I want to play, I will play the intro and say, hi, this is Michael Butler. You're listening to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. You can reach me at rockandrollgeek.com, blah, blah, blah. And here we're going to play a song for you, and I'll just play. So that's how I do it. And then I record it as I'm doing it. Oh, by the way, the guys from Canada are here videotaping me, so if I'm nervous, you know why. All right, here you go, Drinks from my band American Heartbreak. And after I finish recording it, I will convert it to an MP3 file and then put it up on my website, and that's it. The record labels themselves see podcasting now as like college radio was in the 80s, and I myself see it as FM radio was in the 70s, because I guess I'm a little bit older. But so, it's a good, and podcasters are playing music they're passionate about.
Well, if traditional radio is going away, we wanted to tell you what's going to replace it. The trouble is, nobody knows. It is a period of great experimentation. I'd say stay tuned or don't touch that dial, but maybe it's just best to say thanks for watching on whatever device you're watching us on.